I hope that things are going well for you. As for me, welcome to the Gamerman's Lounge. I am Lord Gamerman of the Gamerman's Lounge. Here, awaken to play. That's right, awaken to play. Now, before we get into the jazz music, yes, welcome to the yearly presentation that gets held every holiday season, discussing the current things going on with Gamerman's Lounge, and of course, discussing the future as we near the end of the year. That's right. We near the end of 2022. And that is the thing. However, before we get into it, the biggest question here is, why do I do this? Why do I do the Gamerman's Lounge? Why do I do this YouTube channel? Why do I do content for TikTok and all that stuff? At the end of the day, I've ended up learning that it's for fun. As a matter of fact, it is basically my second thing to do. Make content, whether for YouTube, TikTok, etc. I love making content from left and right. And yeah, I just love making content. And not only that, it's basically my second activity that I would go ahead and do alongside gaming. My biggest go-to would be gaming. That's right, and that's why the Gamerman's Lounge focuses on gaming, because from birth to present, gaming has been basically, at the end of the day, a constant go-to. And that's the thing. But, however, enough about my background. We gotta continue on with this presentation because I put together something special. So let's go ahead, go forward, and of course, discuss the wonderful future. Anyway, awaken to play. Awaken to play, as a matter of fact. Welcome to the Gamerman's Lounge 2022 year-end presentation, discussing 2022 and discussing 2023, the future next year. And with that totally said, let's get right on going. As a matter of fact, let's get right on going. Now, discussing 2022, there has been so many things that I have managed to be able to do in 2022. As a matter of fact, I have said from time and time again, if you want to make the best of a year, you got to do it yourself. Make it with your own bare hands. And that's all I got to say. Make it with your bare goddamn hands. And, yeah. But let's go ahead and keep right on going and discuss each thing, each major milestone that I wish to cover on, discussing my achievements in 2022 on the Gamerman's Lounge. The number of Waifus of Gaming episodes in 2022 has reached 10. This is, as a matter of fact, a new record. That's right. This also made a new record and surpassed 2015, the year where Waifus of Gaming got started. 8 videos. And of course, 2016, 6 videos. And however, the total episodes of Waifus of Gaming has been estimated at 38. So with that totally said, it's great to see how we managed to make more Waifus of Gaming episodes in the year 2022. And yes, 2022 reached number 1, topping 2015, with third place being 2016. With that totally said. Also, another thing that I want to go ahead and talk about is introducing new segments and reevaluating some segments. As a matter of fact, doing something more inventive with things from left and right just allows you to basically go into more detail, allow you and give you breathable space, give you more of an opportunity to evaluate more, to go ahead and just figure out and find out more and more and more and get to know more. And that's the biggest thing that we do. With this totally said, and yeah, segments. Reevaluating some segments while introducing new ones. Being inventive is really a big thing in the Gamerman's Lounge. We'll definitely say it that. But now on to our next achievement. We made up for missing out on Valentine's celebrations on 2021 and celebrated 2022 at the same time with a quick waifu event for Valentine's Day. Which is great. We got a whole lot of waifu because we had that waifu event on summer. It's crazy. I know. So, that's pretty much... It created a hell of a win for waifus of gaming and other waifu-related content. Because the Gamerman's Lounge also goes crazy for waifus. Because, you know what, actually? Not just because. But we all know that we all go crazy for waifus. And of course, just as much as others go crazy for husbandos. So with that totally said. Now on to the last achievement milestone that I wish to discuss. We saw improved stats and engagements on the Gamerman's Lounge TikTok page. Yes, posts on the Gamerman's Lounge TikTok page began to blow up one by one. And it's amazing. And, however, the fact that we managed to break records on the TikTok page compared to past years is amazing. It's a satisfying feeling. And really, to be honest with you here, it's all thanks to you. As a matter of fact. It's great to see how... actually, as a matter of fact, it's really motivating to get back into the TikTok game and make the content that we want to make. And just get a whole lot of views and a whole lot of views, and hey, it is what it is. So, however, 2022's achievements was not easy. 2022 was a rough road for everybody, including the Gamerman's Lounge. The 2020 trilogy impacted a whole lot of stuff. As a matter of fact, 2022 impacted everything as things begin to get worse from left and right. And the lounge happened to be included and got hit. We had to deal with numerous situations, such as technology malfunctions. Not only that, we had to deal with internet outages and, of course, power outages. Especially one that happened in a very odd time, where there was no storm. There was nothing. So, yeah. And not only that, there was some shenanigans that was going on from left and right. And with that totally said, 2022 impacted everything, the lounge included. Cooking videos had to be held back indefinitely due to unforeseen circumstances. We had to cancel a Thanksgiving special due to such circumstances. Grocery shopping had to be done strictly through alternate methods. Multiple investigations had to be basically conducted. As a matter of fact, investigations were basically the biggest thing that the Gamerman's Lounge has done and will continue to do going forward. More into that later, a bit later. We had to require a 2-month recess, dominantly, for maintenance and investigations. And yes, and that totally said, hardware-related difficulties started happening from left and right. We had to even replace an air conditioner. My goodness. Like, it was a nightmare. However, with 2022 giving us... With 2022 giving us what to expect in 2023, cautious steps must be taken. Mandatory evaluations of events relating to gaming, anime, and tech. As a matter of fact, checking out gaming-related news, checking out gaming-related events that have been occurring. And yes, gaming news, anime news, tech news, a whole lot of stuff. We gotta go ahead, check the news, and figure out what direction we're headed and how forms of entertainment, gaming included, can be impacted. we had to take mandatory evaluations of the Gamerman's Lounge environment. Meaning that we had to basically figure things out from left and right in order to basically create reevaluations, and are still having to consider doing reevaluations of the Gamerman's Lounge environment. So going forward, mandatory evaluations of the Gamerman's Lounge environment is also an essential. Also, mandatory evaluations of setups and recording environments. That's right, we are currently looking for what can we do to basically improve the recording environment. We need to improve lighting, this and that. Okay, we gotta go, that's something. Anyway, also, holiday specials going forward must be mostly replaced by videos relating to holidays or separate holiday-themed videos. So, with that totally said, this is going to be our way to get around future holiday-related shenanigans that we fear could happen. I don't want to say anything, I don't want to jinx anything, but holidays seem to be the biggest target. Well, actually, as a matter of fact, especially if we're going to be talking about Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, they end up becoming subject to whatever moral/political tensions go on. So that ends up happening. And because holidays become turned into controversial topics, something could happen. I don't want to say anything, but this is our means of making our holiday videos, or making videos relating to holidays. So, that's that. Channel events. We held waifu events from left and right. Channel events must be considered more to prevent shortage of certain videos on the channel. So, with that totally said, we may have to do events not only for the Gamerman's Lounge channel, but also go multi-platform with these events. Also, a new segment must be invented to serve as a universal solution for a few types of videos. As a matter of fact, I am working on stuff and trying to figure out what we can do to basically get back on the groove to catch up on segments, especially news videos. And rather, instead of those news videos that show up monthly, I end up having to do one video that would go through and sum up all the months and months and months of stuff that went down. But I want to go ahead and I want to find a way to come back to doing news videos. And this is one of the examples of what we need to be doing. We need to figure out a segment that has to be invented to serve as a universal solution for a few types of videos. So that's it. Also, some videos may be manually age restricted to prefer... I almost said something wrong. I was about to say prevert. I don't know what happened. Yeah, that was a whoopsie. No. Bloopers aside, some videos may be manually age restricted to prevent further complications. Yeah, that's where because I mixed up prevent further together. Whoopsies. So yeah, if we had to manually age restrict videos, we'll have to manually age restrict videos. It is what it is. Anyway. With that totally said, we need to discuss 2023. Because 2022 gave us an insight on what to expect in 2023. We can hope for the brighter. We can hope for the brighter. As a matter of fact, hoping for the brighter is definitely a thing that we end up doing, and it's an understandable thing we do. However, 2023... a tougher, more strategic battle for brighter days. As a matter of fact. And here is our new goals for 2023. Going into PC building. I did state it in a previous video that I may end up having to build a new computer. As a matter of fact, I will go ahead and say technical difficulties. Yeah, I just can't even catch a break. But, with new goals, I'm going into PC building. Building the PC is a very common practice amongst everybody, and the most recommended thing to do so. Otherwise, good luck trying to find a reliable pre-built. Those are very ultra rare to come by. My goodness. Anyway, when it comes to going into PC building, it also gives insight on installing and repairs. Figuring out what we can do. Figuring out what we can totally do. What we have to do. And another thing to keep in mind, the reason why I'm going into PC building is the fall of Fry's Electronics leaves us worried for the future. Leaves us scared. It's very devastating, not only for computer people, but also for everybody that relies on technology. Fry's Electronics was this big, huge store that carried games, computer parts, computers. They also carried TVs, capturing devices, cameras, software, appliances. For crying out loud. It's crazy. I know. And here is another new goal. Upgrading hardware and software. Replacing fallen technology. Yes, sadly, the Gamerman's Lounge has lost another TV. This probably happened because we had a huge thunderbolt, and it caused a hell of a shit show, and, of course, we lost the bedroom TV. The bedroom TV has fallen. That is an example of fallen technology that I need to replace. Ensure more power for gaming and content production. That is an obvious key factor thing to totally do. Improving lighting solutions and reevaluating recording equipment and methods. This basically flies in tune with the idea of coming up with new ways to handle capturing of gameplay footage and stuff and etc. And here is another new goal. Gathering more tools and methods. Acquiring improved cleaning equipment and maintenance gear. Seeking for improvement in results. And yes, not only is it the goals for 2023, but the goals for the rest of 2022 going forward. Doing this earlier on ahead and achieving the New Year's resolution up ahead. And with that totally said, that is all. That's right. Well, it's not going to show. The presentation is over. That is the end of the presentation. To sum it all up, I will do what I can with my two bare hands to make sure that things go well and go smooth, and to make sure content is made, not only for, whether it's the YouTube channel, whether it's TikTok. I want to make sure I make content. I want to make sure I get content made and get content out there. I want to make sure to get you entertained, because doing this is my second thing that I love to do. And at the end of the day, it's all about having fun. And people want to have fun. And with that totally said, you can have fun enjoying the content that I made and release out. As well as I want to go ahead and find an opportunity to go and wind down from a long, hard, stressful road. As a matter of fact, in order to do that, the gaming being the first thing. The second thing, making video content. And the third thing is watching video content and watching others and watching animes. As a matter of fact, I got Blu-rays of animes. Yeah. It's crazy. As a matter of fact, going forward, I will make sure and I will do what I can to ensure we have a damn good time. And not only that, I want to go forward and ensure, really ensure, that we will have things going smooth. A smooth road going forward. That's what I want to say. Hey, got my mind back. Anyway, yeah, I know, I'm tired as hell. I guess what I will go ahead and do is do my Genshin grinding and basically go ahead and go to bed, because Azure Lane is down for maintenance by the time I'm recording. Yeah, I know, I almost slipped up saying maintenance, but yeah. With that totally said, I hope you enjoyed this presentation. As a matter of fact, that is all. I will be looking forward to you in the next video. Peace out.